Hi guys, this is my first attempt to do the tutorial in English about this thing, Tiny Fisher's Golden Cube, my first challenge. There is one tutorial out there on YouTube about this thing, but I do it kind of different, basically the same way but a little differently. Maybe it will be easier to understand how I recognize pieces and stuff. So if you can go through my accent, you can probably have fun. Okay, let's start that. So okay, now we're going to start with this understanding how it's designed, right? So it basically has this cube mechanics inside, but it's offset and one click, right, like this. So in this position you can turn only one X, but if you put it in this position, which we're going to call working position, then you can turn any way you want, right? So now this position is going to be like checking position, and this is going to be working position. Okay. So next thing we're supposed to understand is that we can group all these pieces in several groups. Let's say from the first side you can see the big pieces and small pieces. Let's say those three pieces are big and they have four sides inside. Outside they might have more, but inside still they have four sides, like 1, 2, and this is third side, and all that is just one side inside, the fourth side of this piece. So we have 6 pieces like this, like 3 here, this one, and this one. And on the other side another 3. This one big one, this one, and this one, right? So those are 6 pieces. Then we have 8 small pieces, or in cube it's going to be corner pieces, and each of them has 3 sides inside. Like let's say this piece is obviously has 3 sides inside, but this one is small piece too, and if you look closely you can understand that it has only 3 sides inside. Okay, next. So next thing that we should understand is the mechanics. The cube's mechanics holds together just 4 small pieces, which is this one, the long one, then the one in opposite, this one, then this 3-angle piece, and another piece with a round corner. So those pieces are fixed. You can't turn them, but you can move them one against another, right? You can't change the position of to 4 of those because they are attached to the mechanics. All other pieces can go any way they want. Okay, now the next thing we're supposed to understand is the recognition of pieces, and basically what is what and which piece is supposed to stay together. So let's say those 2 pieces are really recognizable because they have writing on them, but I solve them in the end because it's easier to deal with them. But others are really hard to be recognized. So I invented, or like I figured out the way for myself how to do it, and I call it 3 towers method. So we're going to build towers here, okay? So the base of the whole thing will be this triangle, which is actually isosceles triangle, so two sides only are equal, right? Comparing to this one, which is equilateral triangle, which has all three sides equal. This is just a small piece that we're gonna put in place later on, but this one is going to be the base. So we're going to build three towers around it, right? So the first tower around this triangle will be this one, like two pieces, which represent the Eiffel Tower, let's say, Eiffel Tower. This is going to be the top of Eiffel Tower, and this is going to be the base of it, right? So another tower around this triangle will be like, it looks like the ship's pipe, right? Like exhaust pipe of the ship. And the third one is this, which is actually, I call it wedge tower. Wedge tower, like wedge-shaped tower. Okay, wedge-shaped tower. So it looks like the wedge. So now let's scramble it and see what we're going to get, right? Because we're going to build all those towers and everything around them once we scramble, right? So this is the easy part, and I like the way it clicks. So well, okay, let's start.